Okay, so I've just double clicked the dungeon crawler. It's 2019. It needs. Excuse me. So now I'm going to click on the dungeon crawler, hit play. Ooh, it's a lot of functionality to be given. You get to fight anything? No sound that I'm aware of. So that's something we need to add. What do I like about this? The red carpets are awesome. The torch is awesome. I'm not sure I like the kind of blue loading stuff. Missing graveyard key, so we need the key. Okay. No arrow control, which is a shame. Sorry, WASD. Don't know about arrows, all arrows. You have to use mouse control. Bit too dark. No zoom in, zoom out. But so I'm only nitpicking because okay, the doors are a bit small. I don't like the fact that there's no rotate the camera either. This fixed place camera, which I don't like very much. I'll show you a really good free third person controller. We'll try and implement in. But I mean, this is pretty good going for just off the off the bat. What do we like? We like all the different details on the thing. They may be repetitive, but it doesn't matter. Not much interaction with things. I'm not really a fan of having to search every single box for a key. But in design terms, hello, right. Oh, I like the torches. But in design, missing graveyard key. So in design terms, I really like Neverwinter's Nights, where you have a lever that you have to pull that open doors that is reasonably obvious, rather than some hidden nook and cranny where the key would be. But you could have alternative routes, so you could have a rogue could pick the lock, a fighter could bash the door, a mage could do some magic to open it. So there should be, in my opinion, many different ways to get these keys, unless it's purely just for a speed up. A key mechanic is really cool for various things. Having to do one dungeon to get the key to be able to do the bigger dungeon, I always love that. But hiding the key somewhere silly, I don't know, it doesn't do it for me. I don't want to have to click on every single thing. And also the lack of not being able to use my middle mouse button to rotate the camera isn't doing me. But I mean, this is amazing as first steps. Okay, so let's pause that. Let's click. We don't need that. We've got nav mesh. I think it's all done in real time, so we don't get to see the. I'd rather have it. Oh, I wonder if it's random generated. But it's the same. Nice mini map as well. So let's put some effort into this. So it's pretty much the same. Oh, okay. If it's a big chest and it's obvious, then. I don't know. certain things, a certain level of kind of, because I'm such a lateral thinker, I normally walk past the thing that's supposed to be obvious. So I could get trapped for days in a dungeon where the keys is in some really obvious place. Because I'm so busy thinking it's, you know, made it hard. Can you get in there or not? What's that there? F1 to hide these instructions. That's nice. Love arrow keys. So that was a dungeon crawler, which I had to extract. It only works in 2019. Let's go back to the samples. Basic sample, double click, and hit play. And this is a random generator of floor plans. Which is very, very cool. But what I would like to see is beautiful rendered, each one of these rooms being beautifully rendered. That would be very, very nice. So we'd have that, you know, a torture room, a jail room, you name it. A library. All the things. But I hope you can see the potential. So we're getting started. Show and Explorer. This looks like it. Dungeon 12, 2.2.1. Excellent. So we've got a proper tutorial. Yeah. Okay, so let's have a little talk about how we have to set up these doorways. And doorways are a bit of a nightmare. They've got to be the right angle and the right rotation. So that's going to be a problem that we're going to have to face. And then we've got various involved things. Can I zoom in? Yeah. So it's very exciting. I hope you're as excited as I am. Some incredible stuff that's going on, but just be warned that it's not going to be simple. So quick starts. We're going to make a very simple tile. So in the next few videos, or at some point, I'm going to go through the quick start step by step until we get to the point. I did this before, and then I moved on to another project. I got as far as making quite a nice looking dungeon, but I had problems navigating it. There was no nav mesh, and I couldn't get through the doors. But yeah, we're going to work through this and quick start tiles. So we're going to make some basic blocky white block stuff, and then the big thing is creating, without too much detail, but having a light source and having something colourful, so it doesn't all become kind of just blocks of marble or rock. The biggest problem with a lot of the basic dungeon design is it all starts, unless you get creative for lighting sources and sound effects, it can all, especially with procedural stuff that we're doing here, it's going to get very samey very quickly. So we've got to figure out how to create the illusion of difference and change with limited assets. It reminds me a lot of Star Trek the original series, where all the walls were grey, and to create a more interesting experience, they used to put colour lights and project them onto the grey walls. So you'll be using torches and candles a lot, I imagine, and maybe magical glows. So, quick start beckons.